window.
Is there any energies here that would like to communicate with us? We've put some devices out on the floor. If you could go near one of them and try and set one of them off. There's a box there that you can try and manipulate and select a word that's relevant. You try and tell me your name through that device.
My name's Lindsay.
My name's John. What are you?
No. My room's stick falling backwards.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was the air pressure device. I don't think you guys can see that on night vision.
Could you try and affect one of the other objects on the floor next to that green line? And make one of those go off as well, please. Just to validate for us that you're here to communicate with us.
We did show you earlier how they all work.
Is the gentleman here with the gruff voice? Did you used to like looking out of the window into the garden behind?
Carry on.
Can you tell me what happened to you when you died? The moment that you died, what happened? What did you see? Do our loved ones or somebody come to greet us?
Good.
Try and use your energy to manipulate the words to try and communicate us with us, please. Was you one of the original owners who lived here? Call past.
I won't say that. You'll be saying it every 2 minutes.
Oh. It's a beautiful house, and the decor in its day would have been absolutely stunning. Thank you.
Was this your house? Do you own this house or live here? Part of the family that lived here? Try and set the device off again if that's correct. Or did you work in this house?
I'm knocking above there.
Yeah, it's no building, isn't it? So.
You're trying to get the funds together to renovate, to try and put the house back to
Certainly.
the original designs.
Six. Is that how many energies are here? 6? If that's correct, can you light one of the devices up on the floor for me?
It's only our way of communicating so we know with a response whether we're right or wrong. You can see them lights hitting back now, so when you're in that side you'd think it would be lights. Those church bells are lovely.
Africa.
Unless there's links to Africa from this house.
We're in Links, Africa. I think they've done making that, aren't
I think so.
they? Where Links?
Do you like the people that look after this building for you?
There was a gentleman here earlier who we have seen many times who walked around with us earlier before he left. Do you know him? Do you know his name?
He's a really nice gentleman, isn't
He is.
he? He knows the history of this place.
He's really trying to turn it back, or take it back to how it used to be.
Can you try and show yourself to us as a big ball of mist in the centre here, hovering over our objects on the floor? Is this the master bedroom of the house? Or one of the master bedrooms? Is there anybody here connected to the gentleman that shows us round? If John knocks on that door, can you knock back for us? Can you copy what John does? So, are you building your energies up? You take energy from these objects. Is the lady of the house here? We did the vapour downstairs. You tried to do it to capture images, or so you could show yourself to us, but unfortunately it didn't work. Did you see what we were trying to do? Do you like us coming to communicate with you? We're here to give you a voice.
That's right, spirit box, not like
Yeah.
funny.
You check to ask whatever, love.
I ain't got that thing up here though.
No. We've got some tools on the floor that you can use to communicate with us. You can try and use the white noise to speak to us.
Don't get rid of that, will we?
No, we're very quiet. Did you leave cable downstairs to connect to it?
Yeah. I think.
you put it back in the bag, didn't you?
Got a front one out there.
If the lady of the house is here, Ken, is Ken related to this building 11? Is there Kenneth or Ken
We won't get cable.
that's related? Ken, are you related to myself? Can you try and tell me your name? There's a lady's energy here. If I've just heard your voice, can you do that again behind the camera? Emulate. Can you tell me at what year this house was built? See, I wish you could hear this. I'm sure it just said we can. Are they still alive?
I think we just finished.
Don't ever leave me again.
Alright.
I'm sure it heard a voice when you went out. It was like a man's voice, but it was loud. You were actually in the room.
Is that the man talk?
Yeah, I thought it did. Did I hear a gentleman's voice?
Off the road.
On the bridge now, coming up.
That's not right.
To the gentleman whose voice I heard, thank you. I asked the lady, I asked,
I can chew with it.
Bill, did you build this whistle? Can you whistle for us? Did you have anything to do with the building of this property?
This device I'm holding in my hand is just a radio that sweeps through frequencies. Maybe if you try and talk with it, you may be able to hear your voice.
Whose bedroom? What was the name of the family that owned this property? Whose bedroom was this? Did anybody have any accidents on the stairs? You welcome any children to come into this room. We'll play with the toys on the floor.
Okay.
Can you tell me your name through this device I'm holding?
Where does Bertie connect to?
Nothing, huh?
Was Bertie one of the servants here? What's Bertie short for? Or follow me?
Albert, isn't it?
Is it Albert? Is there a gentleman called Albert connected to this building? Who would like to be called Bertie?
Thank you.
No?
If you could not, that'd be great.
No, Karen Muslim. Road.
We're trying to work out how to use this device.
That light's got orange. Thank you.
Make a noise though, didn't it?
Might not have heard it.
You set one of your devices off.
If that was Albert, or Bertie, if you like to be called Bertie, could you go to that green light again, or go to the blue numbers at the side of it, please? If it was a child's energy, can you try and speak loudly through that box that John's holding in his hand? You try to say hello very clearly to us. We're going to be coming back here soon in a few weeks to try and communicate with you again. Will you come through stronger next time? A lot of people have said that there's been sightings of a gentleman and a lady's energy here. Yeah? So, opposite. You're welcome to come and sit round this table with myself and John. I'm going to take my hands off the table because that bowl's on the table. Not that he's gone, I thought I would be here. You're welcome to come and sit at one of the chairs with myself and John. We've got the green light that you can turn orange. That's the temperature. Tells us changes in temperature.
Air pressure.
Oh, it's air pressure. We've got north and south next to it.
I've got vibration next to it, and north and south at the other end.
Oh, vibration, north and south, REM pod,
EMF meter.
EMF meter, and Alice box. So what do you want to put on in here? Do you want to try
Put spirit box on
spirit
here
box back on again?
for a few minutes.
For a
then.
few minutes. Let's go. It's just white noise.
Can't see a thing. Pressing buttons, I can't see a thing. Can't see a volume.
Company. Do you like to have company? They have been making renovations. They took a lot of the wooden ceiling down. Do you like what they've done to the ceiling? Can you try and tell us your name, please? Shepherd. Was that your surname? We can have a look in the history to see if Shepherd was connected to this building.
It's gone like quiet again, man, isn't it?
It's alright. Can you tell me your first name? How many energies are in this room with us, please? How many spirit energies are in this room with us? 9. Do you know when we were on the other side, it came out with a rope, and I would ask if somebody had hanged themselves. Did somebody hang themselves here in this property? Did somebody die by hanging? Or if not in the property, on the grounds? Is that how somebody lost their life? Because back when this house was first built, that's how they would have treated people for stealing food, for breaking the law. That's how people were punished. Can you tell me the name of the person that was hanged? Earlier on, we had 2 torches that was over there, balancing on the wood. Who was the energy that was doing that was turning them on and off? Is it a male or a female? See, grave is quite relevant to where we are. So what is this history of somebody being who got hanged? Then the history leads to the grave.
I've no idea, I don't know that. We mentioned nothing about history yet.
Is that where the history connects to? To the grave? For the person that hung themselves? There's an object in the mirror that was placed on the mirror itself. People always say that mirrors are portals. If the mirror's a portal, can you try to turn the light red? You go near the object on the mirror. Can you tell me what hanging and grave has to do, what the relevance is? Did anybody pass away in this bedroom? If anybody passed away in this bedroom, can you do something please to let us know that you're here? That if you come back in visitation, can you make something bang? Can you close the door?
Can you make this light? Just put a light up. No, I've got my hands on the table, but what am I going to do now?
Him? Nice.
Who's the master of the house?
Donald.
Donald's the master of the house?
Said him rise, something Donald. Donald, was you the energy that passed in this room, or one of the energies that passed in this room? Can you give me a clear yes or no, please? Donald, if you was connected, or was the man that hanged himself, or is connected to the grave, I need you to light these lights up that are on the wooden frames. Does this date back to pre-war times then, this house?
Way before.
Did anybody serve in the war who lived in this house?
I don't think it was announced during war.
They've been in a hospital during war. Joe? Is Joe trying to tap?
Or was that his name, Joe Tucker?
Joe tapping. Could be his name. I thought he had it's not over there.
Could be Stephen went downstairs, it could have been.
Just stop me. Joe, if we've just heard you tapping, could you tap again for us? I'm sorry to ask again.
I heard that. Just after the first time you said it, it sounded like tapping came from that room.
Joe, are you in the next room to us? No,
Came
that's
from
that.
outside.
Oh. Joe, did you fight in the army? Or was you, if you wasn't in the army, was you in the RAF, the Navy? If you fought in World War One, could you go near to that green light? If you fought in World War Two, can you go towards the blue lights for me? If you fought in both wars, settle them both off. Joe, can you make a loud bang wherever you are, please? Checking.
About 5 minutes.
Is that right? Joe, can you if there's a gentleman here called Joe, or a gentleman or a lady by the name of Shepherd, could you come and join us at this table? Either try and pull the chair out or push the chair in. Well, there's some objects over there. Could you try and move one for us? Try and push it to the floor. We're just really interested in the afterlife and how much energy we actually have when we pass over. Could you shout mine or John's name really loud into the camera where those red lights are?
Steve downstairs.
Yeah. We'd like to thank you for communicating with us tonight. Like I say, we will be back here in a few weeks. We're going to be bringing some amazing people with us. And we'd love to communicate with you some more. I hope we've managed to capture your voices, or capture some interaction. Thank you for the replies, for the knockings. And we'll leave you in peace for now. Love and light. God bless.